Hello, 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 hello. It's been a while since I've been streaming. Took some days off, got some time to watch some movies, some TV series. Go out, touch some grass, some good ass lunches and dinners. It was fun. So, we're back. So, Tactical Breach Wizards. I was curious about this game. So, yep, that's what we're gonna play today. Apparently it's very similar to XCOM, but you control wizards as a SWAT team, which got me kinda curious. So let's dive right in. Jump the stage. Oh, okay, so there's 4 stages. Okay. Main menu. Send me back. Just start a new game. Default difficulty. We're in. The Jodasa Strait a few years ago. WizTech, this is Mage Actual. We're in position. Suppression Hex is online. Okay, you can make the speed just as it was, it's fine. Minimize this panel. We're in position, Suppression X is online. Trauma control charms up, breach glyphs are hot. Alright then, what's Foresight telling you? Seeing 3 Sprig Acolytes, Softwood Silence Mech 10s. Want me to leave you one? If you're losing your touch, I'll pick up the slack. If you're gonna get cocky, I'm not coming to your funeral. Let's warn him. If I ever get cocky enough to die, I'll have the decency to get you killed too. Appreciate it. Alright, let's do this. That's 1. That's 2. Left you an easy one, Zan. Wow, patronizing. Select your 3-bolt burst ability, then issue order on the enemy. Green zone. Move team members here to complete the objective. Okay. So. Select you. No? Where's my 3-bolt burst? Oh, I see. So I can either move, which I cannot do. 3-bolt bursts. On him. He fell? Okay. Make your way to the laptop. So we move, go. Find your laptop ability. I got it. Take cover is free. Use laptop, gain 1 mana. Objectives complete. Oh, and we're gonna breach each and every door. What are we doing here, Liv? They've got us raiding a druid mafia smuggling ship. How is this a military op? You know I don't ask those kinds of questions, Zan. Just let me lower this a little bit. And you know I sleep better than you. You don't care who we're extracting? You're good with using force in Medillion waters. Guess we're not finding out in the corridor. You don't care who we're extracting? Young adult male. What you want, his dating profile? You can ask him if he likes long walks on the beach after we stop the shrub mob flaying him with a barrel cactus. And you're good with using force in Medillion waters? Go in quick and clean like I taught you, and they'll never know who hit him. I feel like that didn't address the substance of my question, but I guess it's not the time. We're not finding out in the corridor anyways. What's behind door number 2? Okay. I see 4 hostiles, more sprigs than an elder shrub lord. You good for 3? I'm good for 4, but I'll let you feel useful. You only got 2. Yeah. I'm letting you blossom. Okay. Move to the laptop. Shoot the enemy that you cannot take cover from. You're right. 3-bolt burst. Take cover! Oh, and then you end turn to commit everything. Okay, once you've secured the room, movement is limited. Hmm? Alright, what's next? 2 sprigs, great oak, and a ghillie suit. The great oak is wearing a ghillie suit? Yes. Isn't it already a tree? It is, yes. Let's get in there and kill it. Oof, right on the ghillie suit. Okay. Oh. Okay, that's a little bit different. This guide is only shown on this level. Action phase, you're here, your team moves and shoots and you can freely rewind. 4C, enemies attack. If none have valid plans, we skip this phase. You cannot take further actions, but you can still rewind. Enemy turn, okay. So just move to the laptop and shoot the guy. Bing! We're in. Can't take him. Can you dodge this? You're the one with foresight, you tell me. Oh. Or C. Oh shit. Okay, so rewind. Now I know what happened. But I've already moved. Can I select Liv Kennedy? No. What perks do you have? Nope, that's about it. So can I move and stand in the way? Okay, that's better. Yep. Okay, rewind to the beginning of the turn then. Move close enough to the shrub lord that he targets you instead. That's what you wanted me to do. You owe me a mending vial after this. Oh, shit. So then you just go here instead. And shoot his ass. It's still fucking terrible. Okay, fine. What if I shoot you here? What happens? That'll do. Yep, that'll do. We accept that outcome. Perfect. And the turn. Alright. Intel said this is where they're holding the assets. You see him? Yep, they've got him bound and bagged. I don't like this. Don't you feel something weird coming from him? Nope, but then I can't see the future. I can only move infinitely fast. Maybe I'll feel it for all the 0 seconds I'm clearing the room and extracting him unharmed. Don't rush this one, Liv. There's a wild card in that room. You've risen from the Shadow Realm and become a wizard. Yeah. How you doing, Mizzo? Ignoring the foretold legend of the proud warrior race? Please. I'm going beyond the Super Saiyan here. If something goes south... You know your orders. The asset's the priority. If you have to blink him out of here yourself, you do it. Got it. You're gonna breach this here? In. And a 1. And a 2. Perfect. Oh! Okay. Try saving Liv and see if they shoot the hostage. Try saving the hostage and see if Liv can save herself. Well, I don't think the hostage is going to be able to save himself. So let's see. I need to go into the room to see the... You're still in job boards? Oh, and you're at the in-laws. Yeah. True. Forgot about that. I cannot shoot unless I'm in the room? No, that's not true. Boom. Okay. So what's gonna happen? Okay, shit. Okay, so how about we don't shoot him? Get close enough to him that he shoots me? Nope. Ugh. Can't save them both. Oh, nice! Nope. Can't save them both. Can't see shit. Tell me you saved the asset. Can't save them both. The hostage must survive. You only have time to save one person. What the hell? What do? I have to kill him? Can I... What is this? Nope. Taking cover here does exactly nothing. Okay, this is looking more like a puzzle than anything else. Can I rotate this? Oh, I actually can, yeah. Okay, hang on a second. Oh, there we go. There might be something. What the hell is this? 4 C2 actions. I mean, just shoot, I guess. Complete the mission. Sorry. Okay, and then I foresee. Hostage is safe, end your turn. Yep. Move next to the hostage and blink to extract them out. Vesker to Wiztech, immediate blink out. I have the asset, something got Kennedy. Whew. Okay, so the whole story is going to be about saving Kennedy, maybe? Tactical breach wizards. Okay, okay. Good tutorial. Act 1, the break. It's gonna be a while. Rushwater PD, the DSR, now-ish. Now-ish. So let me get this straight. A notorious Druid Mafia enforcer gets shot by a doctor, and the first person on the scene just happens to be the meddling witch every cop loves to hate. Jen Callan PI. That's me. Did you have a question? What's it gonna take to stop you inserting yourself into every missing person's case we investigate? You could try finding the people. Well, I'm sorry if solid police work sometimes takes a little longer than your witch's tricks, but we have procedures for a reason. Doesn't seem like every case gets the same procedures though, does it? People don't hire me when you're slow, they hire me when you've given up. Ooh, I like that one. From what I hear, people don't hire you much at all these days. Hey, some of my clients have had cash flow problems. PI work has dry spells. Okay, that one can be... I mean, sure, the middle one works. PI work has dry spells. So you hear a shot, you burst in with these breaching glyphs, and you find Wexler already dead. Describe the shooter. White-haired woman, good-looking, smartly dressed except for the surgical gloves. And a gun. No, she had put the gun down. And you went for it? Even with your spells and trinkets? It was more about her not getting the gun. That makes more sense. And what happened? I got to it first. She got there first, I'm dead now. She got there first. Callan, I got to it first. She seemed to reevaluate her situation at that point. She ran. And then you guys show up with the fucking traffic warlock. Yeah. And what's your problem with Sergeant Clark? He made me kneel even though I had already dropped the gun. He picked it up without gloves, tracked mud all over the scene, and put a 2-week stasis curse on my car. It's gonna cost me more to get that disenchanted than I got paid for this whole job. Lucky for you, we're backed up, and it's not worth the time to prosecute you for any of this. Prosecute me? Next time you call us, stay put, stay out, and leave your wand at home. Can you unhex my car? Not insured for temporal curses. Take that up with Craft and Arcana Control. Did you get her? We have someone matching that description in custody, yes. Can I talk to her? Can you talk to the prime suspect in a murder investigation? No, Callan! You're a PI! A provisional PI! Get out of here! Fine. You're welcome, by the way. Unbelievable. Did you know your station's on fire? Huh? You're too late to stop me. I don't know who you are. You're not Zen Vesker, Navy Seer. Navy Seer, I see. No, name's Jen. Is Zan here? I don't think so. Haven't seen him in years. Ah. Well, prepare to burn. Oh, no thanks. Okay, defenestrate. Jesus! We are not supposed to kill this. Fireproof. Doesn't take damage from anything fire or mild fire-based. 15 health. Static blasts. A blast of electrical energy that pushes the enemy but does no direct damage. Knock back 2 squares. Oh, it's easy. Knock back 2 squares. GG's. Boom. Get bent. Done. Complete, efficient, and clean. Let's move on. Zan? I was just talking about you. Jen? What are you doing here? Solving a murder. How about you? Being arrested for, Remind me? It's a list at this point. They think I'm part of the team raiding the station. I served with Zan, guys. I'll vouch for him. No one cares. You remember what it means if I give the signal, right? 1 second on the clock. I remember. That's enough. On your knees. Now! Okay, I have more than 1 second, right? Okay. Save Zan this turn. Check your chain bolt ability. Chain a bolt through multiple targets, knocking each in a different direction. Target each enemy in the order you want to hit them. The bolt will follow the path and knocks them in that direction. I see. So I want to knock this one this way. Well, I can't knock this one out of the map. Neither one of them, to be honest. So let's see. Costs 1 action, 1 mana. I have 1... Okay, so I can get this guy out and this guy out. Perfect. Woo-wee! Thanks. Sorry it came to that. One of those guys kinda had it coming. And the others? Didn't know him, but they'll be fine. I cast slow fall wards on the windows. Cool. Knock out all enemies and use the laptop. Ooh, laptop? That one. The red one. Whoops. Okay, time to breach. So, how have you been? Terrible, thanks. Not bad in any ways we have time to get into. Terrible, thanks. How about you? What have you been up to? The team casting its way through this station right now is led by my former CO, Liv Kennedy. She might be the most dangerous person on the planet. I think she's trying to start a war. Might be my fault. So, stopping that. Cool, did you get medical with that? I have some follow-ups, but I guess we should hustle. Did you get medical with that? No. And it's becoming an issue. Listen, these guys didn't like me much before I defenestrated 2 of their colleagues, so we should probably get out of this building in the next 4 minutes if we don't want to stay here for 25 to life. What are we gonna see when we open this? 1 cop. Body armor. Nightstick. Yeah, I see him. Enforcer. They're tough. We need to try and put them through a window. You can't throw all of life's problems through windows, Jen. I do want to try throwing this problem through this window, though. Yeah, it actually might be the right call here. I'll have to come at him from the side to set you up. Take him when you have the shot. Ready? Breach. Okay. Do I control both of them now? Maybe. So this guy gets 1 armor. All direct damage is reduced by 1. 3 health. Need to push him there. I get a 3-bolt burst, which is knockback and redeploy. Oh, okay. Redeploy me to this door. Breach. Give me the knockback. And I'm actually done here, so how do I... There we go. Static blast. Alright. Laptop. We're good to go. Efficient and clean. So it's more of a puzzle game, really. At least that's what it looks like so far. Alright, so... What does your former CO have against the Rushwater PD? I don't know. What's our overall objective? Who was the fire guy I ran into earlier? Yeah, let's go with it. Who was the fire guy? He asked after you. Really? That's nice. I don't know who that is. Right. Let's stick to Liv. What's her overall objective? I don't know. Who's she working for? Reactor? And their objective? I don't know. And how long have you been on this investigation? 3 months. Shouldn't you know more after 3 months? Zen. I'm a clairvoyant with an assault staff. I've never had to solve mysteries. You need someone with investigative skills. Someone whose career is in a temporary dry spell despite her obvious talent. I'm hiring if you're interested. What does it pay? Nothing. I'm broke. That's a good point. That's very competitive with what I'm earning right now. That's actually true. Okay, that was good. I'll take a look at your files. Files. Right. Then? I'll make some. Never mind. What's up next? Another enforcer. And bad news. No windows. Oh, God. Well, that rules out every strategy I know. Do I have to follow that approach? Yeah. Work for exposure. God. See, it's not a comprehensive life plan. Don't worry, I've got this. I can set up a shot that'll knock him flat if he comes my way. What do? Spectate? Deal. Breach? Breach. Okay, great! So what the hell am I gonna do here? I have no damage to actually kill. 3-bolt burst, knockback. If they hit a wall, knockback is taken as damage. The remaining knockback is taken as damage. Predictive bolt. Aim a trap for an enemy to walk into. You fire at the first enemy. Oh, it's kind of like Overwatch. You fire at the first enemy to cross that line. It's like Overwatch and XCOM. You can't aim where an enemy already is because that's not really predictive. Or damage. Not bad. Okay. Let's talk about you though. Jen here gets 2 knockback and 2 knockback again. Let's redeploy your ass. Oh. Okay, Jen cannot be redeployed to the other side. How about you? Nope. Okay, predictive bolt over here. Get someone close enough that he plans to charge at them. Okay, so Jen. That works. But how am I gonna deal enough damage to... So 2 hits of chain bolt. Okay. Oh, and that's all I got. Crap. He still has 4. How much is this gonna do? 4 damage. Well, let's see what happens. No one's planning to do anything else. Get someone close enough. Ah, he got away. He doesn't plan to dash me anymore. Gotcha. Let's get the guy. Breach here. Not much of a prediction, but the enemy's already there. Oh, even here it doesn't count. Okay. So let's get you in here. So I can't actually hit him. Or push him to over there. And then here, set that with the predictive bolt. Ah, I need a line of sight for that. Doesn't really count from here? Nah. Nope. 1 damage, 1 knockback. Yeah, that doesn't really work. Nope, that's not the way to go. Okay, setting up a predictive bolt here is ideal. Now, can I actually have Jen in the middle of the bolt? I accept that. Heads up, reinforcements. Shit. We should put a ward on that door. Place a ward on the door. I mean, isn't this the exact same thing? Seal this door to stop reinforcements. Hold on, then don't do that. Seal it. And you, predictive bolt right there. Your terms are acceptable. So, what's the plan this time? I don't know. Improvise. Inspiring. Okay, so now it's up to us. Breach this door if you want to stop reinforcements, though. No windows. That'll kill you. And you. Cool. He does not intend to walk. But I can still move. Boom. Easy peasy. Alright, let's check out the laptop. Clean. Alright, this is it. The way out. It's on the way to the way out. You haven't been leading us out of here this whole time. You haven't been following me, have you? I don't know where I'm going. I've been leading us to the one little thing I need to do before we can leave. You know we're in a police station where both of us are resisting arrest while it's simultaneously being raided by a team of Black Ops wizards, one of whom can transcend time. Yeah, but there's no sense rushing. So where are we headed? This office leads to the holding cells. There's someone there I need to talk to. You're working a case now? Can we just do this? Let it out. What do you mean by that? Look, I've been calling myself a PI for a year now, and I've had a grand total of 3 cases in the last 2 months. 2 of them couldn't pay. Jiren Wexler was the last one on my docket, maybe ever, and today I found him 10 seconds after he was shot in the head by a doctor. I'm too late to save him, and I'm too late to get paid, but I've got one last chance to find out why he died, before what we just did makes me a fugitive or a prisoner, and if I don't take it, I'm gonna lose my mind. Sorry. For a second I forgot what it cost you to save me back there. I won't forget again. I mean, I already did, inside of an hour. Yeah, so my track record isn't great so far, but I'll try. Whatever you need, I've got your back. Thanks. What are we about to walk into? A mess. You ready? No, but that's not gonna change. Breach? Breach. We should probably think about where to breach. Is that so? Ah. Okay. Well, both sides are good. I think I want Jen here. Actually, let's get this guy to breach, to redeploy here. And you get to breach here. Okay. So, chain bolt. Oh, you have no line of sight here. Hang on a second. Then maybe Jen's the one that redeploys. Aha. Not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Static Blast. Costs 1 action, 1 mana, costs 1 action. Alright, what can you do? Really? You cannot breach unless... There we go. 3-volt burst. No, that's not gonna work. Oof. What if we both breach here? That way they don't have line of sight. Move, move, move! Okay, chain bolt into that. Perfect. Nobody intends to move, nobody intends to shoot. Okay. Rewind that. Later. This guy does not intend to move, so no actions to foresee. Okay. Need to seal that reinforcement door. Okay. Two knockback, perfect. There's one person coming in. Now you... Right here. Prediction. Not much of a prediction, but okay. Reinforcements incoming. Okay. Seal that door. Take cover. And you. 3 bolt burst, 1 damage, 1 knockback. Nice. Okay, now we can use the laptop. We're out. Rushwater PD holding cells. Hey, me again. Don't know if you heard, the station is currently being raided by a special ops team, one of whom can transcend time, and much of it is on fire. If you tell me why you shot Wexler, I can get you out of here before even more of it is on fire. How? Breachcliff? I'd go through the appropriate legal channels with the right lawyer under 6 months. I was just gonna look for the keys. A Breachcliff ought to do it. If not 2. And if I don't satisfy your curiosity, you'll leave me here to die? Classy. When you hear it back, doesn't sound great, does it? You'll probably be fine. We'll still save you, but our hearts won't be in it. The quality of the rescue may suffer. What the fuck? The hell just happened? I think you just met Liv Kennedy. I didn't love it. What the flip? Mission complete. We've reunited with Zan Vesker and escaped Rushwater PD alive. And we've avoided... well, not really. Okay, I'm a lot more interested in your case now. Who's Banks, and why did the best special ops team on the planet just assault a police station to abduct her? Dessa Banks. Caught a glimpse at her police file. They have her pegged as a mob doc for the Druid Mafia. I like that they've essentially meshed a lot of fantasy-based stuff in police lingo. When I found her, she had just shot her patient in the head with a 45. If she's not mob, she definitely missed a pivotal day in med school. So why would Liv Kennedy want her? Was she an especially good doctor? I guess it's possible she's a great doctor and shooting her patient in the head before surgery was just a kind of a power move. Your turn. Who's Liv Kennedy? My commander in the Navy Special Forces. She's a chronomancer. She can move on a different time scale to the rest of us. You're dead before you know she's coming for you. Yeah, I got a taste of that. I served with her for 5 years on some nightmare clusterfucks. I think Liv may be the most dangerous single combatant on this planet. Everyone who saw her work said it sooner or later. She's a necromancer, she can heal you, but you need to die first. You know what I think of that, Mizzo? I think you went and read the Steam game description. Because you actually got it on the money. Well, now she's not. Now she works for Reactor. What's the story with you and Liv? Reactor are private military, right? Who's hiring them this time? Private, but huge. The 9th strongest military in the world, last I heard. If you had asked me yesterday, I would have said they're the DSR military by another name. But if they're sending Liv Kennedy to kill cops on DSR soil, something massive has changed and I have no idea why. If she's gone off book, all we're looking at is a god-tier operative becoming a serial killer with an unknown agenda. And if not? Well, if today was a reactor-authorized operation, this could light the fuse for World War V. Hello? God damn. The whole geopolitical landscape of the southern hemisphere is gonna lurch in ways even I can't predict. And I'm a seer. What's the story with you and Liv? We ran an extraction on the Druid Mafia smuggling ship back in '89. She got snared just as they were about to execute the hostage. I had to choose. I chose the hostage. Ah. For years I thought I'd got her killed. Then 6 months ago she resurfaces pulling brutal heists for a PMC. I don't know what she's trying to achieve, but I know I failed her back in '89. If there's some way I can talk her down from this, I have to try. Well, we do need to make some files. I have a map. We can work with that. Alright, let's build something. We probably don't get to. Oh! Oh! I got perks! Okay. Static Blast, Point Blank, Old Stories from D&D and a short novel from Faust. Oh, okay. +2 knockback at point blank range. Chain Bolt, +1 target. Okay. And I just spend them on one of these. Okay, so Static Blast can have more knockback at point blank. The odds of me being in that situation... +1 target with a Chain Bolt, strong finish, +2 knockback to the final target. Let's get an extra target here. Oh, that was just 2 in that act. Okay. The wizard attack looks nice. PI, private. Okay, private eye. Ooh, I like this one. And the PI looks nice. How about this? Dark arts. Oh, that's really cool. Hedge wizard. Or a herbalist type of wizard. Definitely the dark arts. And let's go with the PI. Yep. Okay. Lovely condo, 48 minutes away. This is your safe house? It's cute. Well, it's my ma's place. She's at bingo. Alright, here's what we need. Your map, a printer, some thumbtacks, and like 40 meters of red string. She actually might be the only person I know who has that combination of items just lying around. I like her already. Let's get to it. Time to make some crazy theories. Oh, we're supposed to... I mean, this is an easy one, right? You drag string between us to prove we're friends? Yes. Oh, and I can just place this anywhere. Okay. Served under Liv Kennedy. Let us strike on Rushwater PD. Abducted employs reactor, employed Liv Kennedy, right? Abducted Dessa Banks. All makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go over the details. Let's put Liv Kennedy dead center. Bit more like that. Okay, so we have no idea why Liv took Banks. At this point I'd settle for where she took Banks. Oh, I can answer that. Seriously? Give me 6 newt bones and a vial of her blood and I can scry her location to within 3 meters. Newt bones sounds doable. Yeah, I've got an arrangement with a pet shop downtown. How do we get a hold of her blood? The cops would have taken it when they booked her. Part of a standard DNA log. It'll be at the evidence lockup in Stonecliff. Is that guarded? Heavily. But I know a guy there who owes me. I helped him find his skink last June. As long as they haven't heard about the clusterfuck at Rushwater yet, I bet I can just ask him. Yeah, they probably heard then. Stonecliff evidence lookup, where Jen knows a guy. Shit, I think they heard about the Rushwater thing. Now they get efficient. Oh boy. These are optional... Oh, confidence goals. These are completely optional extra goals that boost the wizard's confidence. Confidence is only needed to wear more daring outfits. Try for them, but don't stress it. You can always come back to them later. with any new perks you've unlocked. Finish with all team members at full health. Defenestrate 2 hostiles with a Gale Grenade. Yeah, you're definitely not supposed to do this right now. I don't have that. Okay. Oh, wait, never mind. I do. I have a Gale Grenade. Knocks back all adjacent targets. So if I get Jen... Can't walk over there yet. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Move over there. Ah! Okay, I see, he's on Overwatch. So you come over here. If I throw that... Ah, not the radius I expected. Unfortunately. It's not ideal, is it? I can kill these two immediately with Chain Bolt. Not like that. Okay, what can you do? 3 bolt burst. 1 damage, 1 knockback. And a predictive bolt. Okay, let's start off with this. I can kill that. Let's work from there. Take cover. Now you. Okay, that works. Not ideal, but it is what it is. We got some reinforcements and a grenade thrown at us. Keep forgetting that. I have no line of sight anywhere. That was actually a bad call. She's the one that needs mana. Huge. Another nade. Oh, I see. Yep, I've already fucked up many times. Restart this level. Whoops. Okay, so from here, Chain Bolt kills these two. Cool. Much better. Grab the intel. Knockback. Doesn't really get me much. Although... yeah, that's cool. And now you. The fuck am I gonna do with you? I have a line of sight to that guy. That'll do. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, so right, I've already walked once. Okay, 2 guys. Coming close. Okay. 3-bolt burst, and you're done. Now we can seal the reinforcement door. Whoops. Except I actually can't because I cannot walk. That is fine. Seal this damn door. Good. Where's the computer? There's no computer. Alright, so what are we looking for? Blue folder. Her blood's in a blue folder? No, her file will tell us where they're storing it. So just grab every blue file I see? Yes, unless your time brain lets you read them instantly. I can do 1 second of reading 1 second sooner than I otherwise would. Doesn't sound like it's gonna do it. No. Breach? Breach. I like the banter. Okay. I want this mana. One guy here guarding. Ooh, that's a grenadier. Okay. Only 2 HP though. Alright, you. I want you to redeploy over here. Open up with that chain bolt. Which you cannot do because it's not in line of sight. Boom. Hell yeah. Okay. Can't use this. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, buddy. Breach. Time boost. A new ability. Throw at an ally to give them 1 extra action. Ooh, okay. Sure. If I have the line of sight for it. Do not grab that intel. Not yet, at least. So you can static blast his ass. Or a gill grenade, which doesn't do much. Bad idea. Let's reposition. Ah, 2 reinforcement doors. I failed to realize that one. Okay. 3-bolt burst your ass. No more enemies from here. I'm not gonna be able to support Jen. I think this could work. Let's see, but I cannot chain bolt. First seal the door, now I can chain bolt. It's gonna damage me, but I'll take it. Never mind, it doesn't. Only if they lived. Okay, great. 4 C2 actions. 2 grenades. I can work with that. Hey buddy, you're surrounded and no more support is coming. I think you're in trouble. Cool. Okay, so what's left? Just grab all the blue files. Ah. Deal with all enemies by the end of turn 1. Let a single teammate perform 2 actions in 1 turn. That didn't happen. Okay. Where are you going? Both these overpasses lead to the next building. We can do it in tandem. Okay, but you get shot the moment you walk through that door. Good note. Let me breach first. I'll take care of it from my side. I see. Ah, because it's on Overwatch. Sheesh! Poor guy. Breach this one. Access computer. And that opens this door. Shit. Maybe I should not have opened this door. Okay. And you've already walked, so end my turn. Turn 2. So Jen, use laptop. I could do a predictive bolt. Just like that. And let you come in here. We can breach. Cool. Woo! All right, let's move in. Okay, that's a lot of trouble on both sides. Didn't mean to do that. Breach it. Chain bolt it. Easy. Now, how are you gonna handle that? What if instead of breaching, I use my time boost? Perfect. And now I breach. 3 bolt bursts. Ah, it don't matter. Don't breach it. Breaching is not a free option. Yeah, that does absolutely nothing. Okay, let's wait. No reason to target right now. Okay. You can come over here. Breach. Bam, bam, bam. I don't have any mana. Unfortunately, I don't have any mana. Okay, so in that case, you breach first. It's not good enough. But that sure is. Grab this intel. Let's see what Jen can do. Reach it, and all we can do really is static blasts. Oh, okay. He is guarding, alright. Yep, yes he is. Ah! Reach! We're in. Okay. It's good enough like this. Oh, finally. Okay, we can go in. Alright, Jen. Seal. We're done. Good. Cause predictive bolt to fire before the 4C phase. Didn't even know that was possible. Well, found Banks. She was between Jabba and Hiddle's bottom, logically. We've all found ourselves there. This says our blood samples in fridge 5, room 304. One floor up. Great, let's go. Okay, great. Brought the newt bones. I don't leave the house without 6 to 20 of them. So where is she? About 100 meters east. Did you perform the spell 100 times too small? Nope, she's in the next building. And what's that? Controlled substances, I think? Why would they break her out of one police station to take her to another? I don't know. Wanna go find out? After I realign some time crystals? Yes. What the fuck? She was just next door? Steve, you sure this is every gram of blue you have? Yep. Every seizure in the DSR ends up here. Alright, buddy. Light it up. Right outside. All will burn. In very mild fire. It's not mild fire. That's a total misnomer. I should not have to take this from a traffic cop. I'm a traffic warlock, and you're a failed arsonist. I'd like to see you untangle the M6 Spaghetti Junction with some lukewarm flames. Lukewarm? Much as I'd love to hear where this clash of the intellectual titans goes, we have a right to catch. Steve, stick around. Make sure your cop pals don't put this out. Bori, bring Banks. Well, that exchange raised a lot more questions than it answered. Is Liv's team burning mana? Why? Why did the Rushwater PD even have this much mana? Is Liv's team burning mana? Not for the smell. Why do they even have this much mana? The street value of this must be billions. They're supposed to destroy it all at the end of every month. Maybe defense told them to. I've heard of states stockpiling it on the QT. No one has a military use for it yet. But they're all scared someone's gonna find one. That was that fire guy I was telling you about. Right, I do remember him now. So when I said fire guy earlier, you didn't think of the guy you know who's permanently on fire? You meet a lot of colorful characters in this line of work. Aren't you unemployed? That's what I mean. So who is he? Bori Kesh, the less lethal pyromancer. How does that work? His flames are quite hot, but not fire hot, you know? Like, you can't go on about your day, but it's more of an aloe vera situation than an impromptu cremation. You look like you want to ask something. Who's the guy in the Dayglow robe? Steve. Steve Clark, traffic warlock. I keep running into him on my cases. I always forget what a slimy prick he truly is. Wow, Jen. He fucking heard. Get fucked, Steve! Get fucked! Can we take him? How good are you at dodging spectral cars filled with skeleton ghosts? Never made it past regionals. Well, let's see if that cuts it. We're in, bitches! Bloody hell. The easiest way is to push him to the window. Alright. You will go first. One knockback, time boost, redeploy. Wait, I can redeploy? Where? Nowhere. Alright. So do I have a line of sight here? Okay. Push him that way. Time boost. Can't. Not until I come in here. Push! And give me the time boost. We cannot move, okay. So this is just gonna do damage. I mean, it is what we got, I guess. Sheesh! Not the reinforcements, my friending. Not to mention he moved. Why did I think he could not move? Okay, so Jen can move over here. Seal that door. That's more mana. Which means now I can chain bolt you to here to there. Baba booey. And you over here. Boom. Seal the damn doors. Okay, you can static blast him. There you go. You've sealed the door. Okay, grab the intel. We got company. Okay, seal that. We're done. Now, to deal with you. A little bit of damage. Have an extraction. Boom. Finish with all team members at full health. Nice. Defenestrate. Okay, I was supposed to expel him out the window. Mission complete. Steal a murderer's blood, use it to track him down, and defeat a Steve Clark in combat. Did we defeat him in conversation? He has some difficult self-examination to do in the days and weeks to come. Okay, we got some perk points. Alright, what are we gonna do with the perk points? Gill Grenade, +1 use per encounter. Oh wait, he has points to spend. Supportive fire, once per turn when a teammate uses their standard attack, you take a free shot. If the shot knocks someone out, it can be used again. If the shot fires on your turn, gain +1 mana. +1 damage on the 3-bolt bursts. I'll take that. Nothing else on the map to connect. I see. So these aren't marked with the stars because they're not really complete. Okay, let's move on. Did not like that guy. Right? Steve was always an asshole, but he's never actively thrown a ghost car at me before. New low. When we get back, can you scry again to find out where they took Banks? No need. Blood scrying updates in real time for up to 36 hours. Shit, that's impressive. Can't beat blood for utility hexes. Where's she now? North, 80 kilometers already. Is that possible? Is she moving? Give me a second. Yes. Extremely yes. God, like 400 meters since you asked. They have a chopper. Of course they got a chopper. Chasing a multi-billion-dollar PMC's best operatives by public transport is surprisingly hard. Where'd you think they're headed? Liboli. Reactor has a black site west of Aldo. Nice quiet place where they can do what they want to prisoners like Banks. We're going to Liboli then. Yep. In like 14 hours when the next ferry leaves. Can we stay at your mom's place tonight? Yeah, she'd love that. She should be back from bingo by now, actually. Back to Ma's for a nice cup of tea. Man, not having money sucks. Oh lordy, you didn't tell me we were having company, Zan. I would have cleaned. God, what must you think, duck, that I live in filth? It's lovely, Miss Vesker. This is Jen. Remember I mentioned her? You know I don't remember my own name half the time, duck. Lovely to meet you though, Jen. Can I get you a brandy? Or something stronger? I'd love a brandy. Thank you. Ah, wonderful. Gives me an excuse to have a snifter too, doesn't it? Yep. How long will you kids be staying? Just the night, if that's okay, Ma. Of course, love. Stay as long as you like. Where are you off to tomorrow? Liboli. How wonderful. You must take Jen to the Naval Museum in Aldo. You remember? Where I used to take you on your birthday? She'd love it, Zan. We're there to stop a team of Black Ops wizards torturing a hostage and starting World War V, Ma. I'm not sure there'll be time for the museum. Oh, it's such a lovely country, Jen. Not like here. Didn't you and Dad flee for your lives because a pharma corp tried to kill him for whistleblowing? Every country has its problems, Duck. Have you been, Jen? I have. It's where Zen and I met when I did my mandatory tour. So you know, lovely. I expect he's told you his origin story? That's not what we call it, Ma. And I'm sure she doesn't want... Oh, I want to hear your origin story. Oh, God. Don't we have a map to update? I saw your map. Lovely to see you doing crafts again, Duck. I'm glad someone's finally using those wretched thumbtacks. I bought that box in 1943. I've scarcely made a dent. What's it about? I offered to help with the organizing side of things. I had a system. I just never got around to making the system. You've got your father's spirit, Zen. Oh, that's sweet. No, he had a terrible spirit. Just a dog shit spirit. Ma. Well, I'm sorry, but that man would give up on anything. I saw him give up on a spoon. Slipped out of his hand, he just left it there. Ate pudding with his fingers. Flimsy soul, too. Okay. So, Bori Kesh and Steve Clark, both taking orders from Reactor. I haven't read these. I mean, these are a lot of bullshit. Disconnect false connections, ask Zan for his input. A less lethal pyromancer and a traffic warlock. Lives assembling a strange team. Ah, disconnect these. So I'll live. This was stored at Stonecliff Lockup. Ma's place. Seems nice. I guess if you want to burn a lot of mana, you hire a pyromancer. That is true, actually. He burned the mana. And here's the black site. What's this about? This is where they're taking banks, and the direction I feel them heading in backs it up. Ah. Dessa Banks was taken to the reactor black site. All makes sense to me. Cool. You're out of brandy, so I made some tea. You really want the story? It's longish. Sure. You'll love this, Jen. Building it up isn't helpful, Ma. This was a Riasi 78. We're on escort duty for this RNS diplomat, and our APC driver Valdini, she's hearing a noise she doesn't like from the chassis. We pull over, and of course, as the FNG, she sends me under there to check. And I find 3 kilos of plastic. Colored wires, blinking red light, the works. I don't know if I have seconds or minutes before it blows. I don't even have wire cutters. All I can think is to rip all the wires out at once. But as soon as I think it, there's this flash of pain, so sharp I think it's blown already. But it's still there. So I think about ripping out the green wire, and flash, it hits me again. When I think about ripping out the blue wire though, nothing. I just see myself doing it. Clear as day. So I do it. Red light goes off, and I fucking collapse. And that's it. That's how I unlocked. Adrenaline, delirium, and a desperate need to do exactly what it turns out I can do. Did they put you on bomb defusal after that? No. Most bombs blow whichever wire you cut. Once I could foresee without passing out, the brass put me through a craft training program to help control it. Then they fast-tracked me to Special Forces. That's where I met Liv. Who was trying to blow you up? The bomb was a merc job, but this was Riasi in the 70s. There's no way Chapel money wasn't behind it. What Valdini say? Her reaction focused very much on being right about the dragging noise, and much less on the discovery that I could see through time. Good story. I don't know where he gets it, Jen. Not a magical bone in my body or your father. Especially not your father. He'd suck the magic out of anything. It's not hereditary, Ma. But you might have something. You've just never been in a life or death situation that required it. Well, it's certainly not shut your father up about the quickest route to downtown after 5 PM. That came up all you like, and I thought my life was over every time. Better get some rest. First ferry to Liboli 7 AM. Act 2. Extraction. First ferry to Liboli. 95 minutes late. So my contact got back to me. She knows a guy who delivers supplies for Reactor. He's gonna let us ride in with a shipment of bathroom supplies and pornography. Always ride in style. If we do stop World War V, I hope someone gives us a lift home. Banks hasn't moved, which fits with her being held at the black site. If she's still there, Liv's still there. My gut says they need her for something. If you're right about the stakes of this, we need to get there yesterday. I feel like we've moved 4 inches in 2 hours. This is torture. I'm gonna find somewhere to kip. Oh! Optional conversations that can be played at any time. What's your cat's name? Daryl. You named your cat Daryl? My mom did. She's not really a cat person. Well, he's a treasure. What does he do? I think he's illegal. He's surprisingly chill about being on a ship. Yeah, we think he was just a ship's cat before Mom adopted him. He wasn't a Navy boy, we'd have crossed paths. You know every cat in the Navy. Most by reputation, but I had the honor to serve alongside Mrs. Fumblebeans for a tour back in '96. I don't know what to do with that sentence. How many kills did she rack up? 6 rats, 2 gulls, and an errant bee. A peerless service record. I like the banter in this game. It's very nice. Can I ask you something? Shoot. How are you so sure about all this? You were always the guy double checking our orders, hedging our bets, better safe than sorry. No offense, it was comforting. None taken. But now you see an old friend causing trouble and you walk into a police station with an assault staff. Kinda forgot you were this sharp. You're not wrong. It's not just that Liv's playing with fire, it's that I know what happens in a month's time if we do nothing. I thought you could only see 1 second ahead. On a good day, yeah, when I'm in control, but sometimes I get flashes. They're brief, they're rare, I don't know how far ahead I'm seeing. So most of them tell me nothing useful, and the temporal whiplash lays me out for days. In one though I saw a date. Etched into a massive stone slab. June 18th, 92. Above a list of hundreds of names. Thousands. Can't tell where I am or when I am, and they're not names I know. But I know it's a war memorial, and I'm swallowing a feeling like a throat full of rocks. I did nothing. When did you have the flash? 3 months ago. Right after Liv Kennedy came back on the map. I feel like these conversations should not be optional, goddamn. The cat one, okay, but the other one? Zan's brain. Bear with it. Hi? Hi. Wait, are you really here? Explain where here is, then ask me again. Shit, sorry. I think you're in my dream. This happens sometimes. My foresight runs wild when I'm asleep. And it can drag in other casters if they're dreaming too. I need some clarity on runs wild. It runs combat drills. Combat's when I use it the most, so that's what it knows. We're about to fight a completely meaningless battle? Sorry. I can kill you if you'd like. That'll probably wake you up. Nah, I'm good. I could use the practice, to be honest. I don't get shot at much in a typical private investigation. They're not bad for building confidence. Let's breach. Oh. I think that's something. Do not have a direct line of sight to that guy. I see. Boom. Okay, and I have intel for another move. Well, that was brief. Yeah, there's usually a bit more to them than that. Wanna do another? Dream training, standalone challenge missions, and replayable survival challenges. Huh. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna bother that much with the optional stuff. Reactor black site. Back in the real world. That's where I wanna be. Banks is definitely close. My scry is popping off. You okay? You're sweating. Just out of practice. Okay. What are we looking at in there? Automated turrets. They're tough, but if you can get close, you can just shut them down. Well, that seems like a security oversight. Not a documented feature. Just hold the status button and tap reset 3 times. God bless military engineering. So what are we dealing with here? Turrets need to be disabled. You need to move adjacent to it. Fires a powerful shot with knockback in the 4C phase. Resistant to knockback, resistant to damage. Things are gonna get tough around here then. So if I were to do chain bolt. Blocked off by 1 goddamn pixel. Okay. We're gonna have to move in very slowly. Okay, so there to there. Let's get you to time boost. Still taking that damage. Oof. Yeah, you can't go there. Let's put you here. This is not going to prevent anything. Whoops. Oh, I can bump myself. I thought the idea was decent. So I can push this turret away. That might be something. Now I can go over here, turn off the damn turrets. Okay, that takes away his line of sight. Boom. Nice. Door sealed. Holy. Prevent 2 reinforcements. Hell yeah. Well, I see a control terminal for this turret. If we can reach that, we can do better than turn it off. We can mess with its target recognition. If you get to it, try L. Kennedy and Philidor 77. You think Liv programmed every turret? No, but she always insisted on having admin level access to friendly security systems. Ever since Medellin 81. I would ask, but we don't have that kind of time. Why do you know Liv's passwords, though? I respected the hell out of her, but it was very clear she could kill me, and one day might. Seemed prudent. How do you know? It's not hard to spy undetected when you only have to foresee doing it. Oh! That is OP as hell. Let's hack a turret. Not gonna be easy to reach. Let me try something. I have an old trick I haven't tried in a while. Blowing up a door. False prophet. We have a new ability. Sends a false premonition of yourself. Enemies believe it's real, but they are not forced to target if they see a better option. That's how you're gonna make a turret waste its shot. Nice. So there's your false prophet. Moving here is not gonna necessarily be good, but it's a start. Okay, let's get you in here. Okay, there's the turret thingy that we need. I think that this is fine. Oof. Hack it! I thought you'd interact with the blue box. That's to get some more mana. We don't really need it right now. Okay, so that guy dies. Not if I have something to say about that pussy. You can grab the mana. Okay. You there. Seal that door. 3-volt burst. Increasing the damage of the burst was the best thing I could have done. Alright. Zan, you're pale, man. You sure you're okay? I do feel rough, to be honest. Churning out suicidal time clones of yourself never feels great. But this is different. Something bite you? Mark on your neck. Does it look like the one on your arm? Should we abort? Not an option. Our ride already left. Well, Banks is a doctor. Breaking her out of this dive should earn us a checkup. Good point. You wanna hang back? I can probably figure something out by myself here. No, I'm good to fight. Thanks though. Good, because I was absolutely bluffing. Could be a fucking tank in there for all I know. Think human-shaped, but you're not far off. Okay, so a fat boy. Big boy, not necessarily fat. Okay, where else can we breach? Nowhere. Okay, fellas. Okay, breach that to get that turret. That's a big boy, 3 health, but he's in just the right place to die. This one, not so much. This explodes if it gets hit. Causes 3 knockback to all adjacent targets if it's damaged. Okay, I can keep him busy with a false prophet. Question is, do I want to? Let's get you here to breach. Ah, other way around. Let's get you to breach. Because you have more damage with the 3-bolt burst. Cool. Now let's give you something funny. Oh no, he's about to trigger that thing. You better stop it. While I need a line of sight to get to you. Problem is, the moment I shoot you, I break your line of sight to the false prophet. So it's actually kind of important that you stay there. Unless you tell me I can shoot him from here, which I cannot. Whoops. He's resistant to knockback anyways. But I still have to figure out how to knock him down. It's gonna have to be damage, huh? Well, Jen doesn't have much in terms of damage. Best thing I can do is to push him. But not right now. Oh! Ah, he walks! Yeah, he has to walk to the barrels, that is true. God damn it, he walks. Alright, take care of that one. Oh yeah, the barrel affects this radius. Nice. I thought it was gonna be just horizontal and vertical, not diagonal. Okay, so that guy dies. Cannot predictive bolt here. So he's gonna shoot. Wait. If I take cover here, no. You'll take 1 damage even in cover. From here I cannot take any damage. Can I target this thing? No. Okay, he didn't knock back into me. That's what I was kind of afraid of. Woo! Okay, that works. He did. We got reinforcements. Okay, Jen, no. You get your ass over here. Boom. And you... I mean, we need to play with him constantly going left, right, so that he just loses his fucking mind. Yeah, he can still see me here. That'll do. Oh, you are in the right place. Can I actually push you outside of here? No. But change bolt could work. Change bolt. And then I don't have time boost with me. +1 mana for the most powerful spells. I kind of want to avoid reinforcements, but yeah, right now I think I should do this. Okay, mana. Time boost. I cannot time boost her because she's not in my line of sight. No. This is not the answer. First and foremost, this needs to go. And that gives me the mana I need. Okay, that's it. Static, chain. It does nothing. Shit. Okay, so I can't actually pull him out. Well, that fucking sucks, doesn't it? Means that both of these guys need to fucking move. The turret's already been hacked. Okay, laptop, check. Let's keep moving. Yeah, for now this is fine. Can I do enough damage to kill him here? Because I can knock him back. Boom. Okay, great. Cause predictive bolt of fire before the 4C phase. Still not fully sure how I can get that to work. Then again, these specific missions are more. Some of them seem to be made so that they are used later. So you're supposed to come back to these levels later to do these missions. So it's probably an ability that I obtained much later in the game. When you started to feel sick, was it like a swarm of red-hot locusts nesting in your pancreas? I would have said hornets, but yeah. Well, I think we've both been poisoned. Just hasn't hit me full on yet. Jen, I'm so sorry. I can barely walk. I might be done. No. You're gonna be fine. Just hang back and rest up. Bank's cell is right there. I'm just gonna clear the room, bust her out, and she'll fix you up in no time. Simple. So what do we have here? His movement is... Zan is poisoned. His movement's restricted. He loses 1 health at the end of every turn. Shit! We've got 2 reinforcement doors. And a turret. And that's the control terminal I need. Alright. How far can you guys walk? Not much. And that's an explosive barrel. Great. Any chance that if I take cover you miss? I don't think so. Cool. Then I can take cover. Oh. If his movement's restricted, maybe use him first. So. Nice. Right into the other guy. And now you can go in from here. And chain bolt. Oh, I could have done something neat. Oh, I still can. Nice. Grab that. Cool. Big guy. Ooh, okay, a couple of big guys. Well, that one dies immediately. Problem is that one. The fuck am I gonna do here? Also, the fact I still can't disable that reinforcement door sucks. Okay. Give me a static blast on that. Not with him in the way, though. Ah, it doesn't actually blow that up. Send a decoy to the middle. Yeah, good point. I could. Okay, it doesn't do what I wanted to, but... Move here. That's about as good as it gets. Predictive bolt does nothing. If I run here, I just get shot myself. Nope. Ah, never mind. It's the turret. I would have shot the red barrel. The red barrel was not gonna hit him. But I could push the... Oh yeah, it is. Never mind. Yeah, maybe that's how I can get more worth out of you. Okay, now the question is, the fuck do I do with a false prophet? Sending it here is a way to keep the turret there. Do I have... No, I don't have time boosts. Can I push this guy? Maybe. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I think that works. Oh, he still gets hit. Wait, when did he take that much damage? Never mind, he's just losing it every turn. Nothing we can do about that. Ah, shit. Yep. Now I have to do all of this again. So get over here. Gale grenade to push this. Do that. Then he gets shot. No, that doesn't work. If I do that, we need false prophets. Okay, not like that. God, I wish I could use false prophet to disable this door. Grab the mana. No, but this is gonna leave me wide open, though. The blue barrel hits the tank without moving the barrel. Hits the tank? What do you mean tank? Wait, I got it. Jen has to come here to grab this mana. There we go. That's what I needed. Okay, that makes him not move at all. I'll just shoot. No, the barrel does not explode. You keep moving the blue barrel to hit the turret, but you can do it without moving the first barrel. So you're saying I don't need to use the grenade to move the barrel close? I can push him to be next to it. Sure. Well, that's a bad idea. Okay, don't mess with the turret's position. Oh, the barrel can go diagonally. Good point. I keep thinking in terms of verticals and horizontals and nothing else. So now maybe I can use my chain bolt to get an angle. Nope. Not like that. No. I mean, I guess I can just set up for the next turn. No, doesn't get there. That would have been nice. You dumbass. Just shoot the blue barrel. It's not gonna hit him though. Oops. I am shooting that. No, the reason it blew up is because I pushed it. Shooting is only gonna push it. No, it doesn't. This is a blast that only does knockback, it doesn't actually do damage. Okay, do not move that turret. Right now this is fine. So, tell me what's about to happen. I'll accept this outcome. We got reinforcements. And you cannot walk far enough to get to that door! Okay. Well, that's all you can do. Wait. Shouldn't that... Oh, there we go. Thank you. Now I don't care about that one. Problem is I'm dead. Okay, so the turret looks at him and that's nice. If I can do one more damage to the guy. I cannot. Don't worry about the doors right now then. Kill that guy. Hack that turret. I have to hack the turret. That cannot live. Can I actually not shoot that? Still aims there. Not good enough. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna restart this level. There's gotta be a way to do this even with a cripple. Alright, let's see what you can do. Not like that. And right now this is pretty obvious. What if instead I hide here? Getting ready to disable that door the next turn. I could get rid of this guy immediately. Let's leave it at that. That's no cover. Okay. So Jen actually has to be here. Grab that intel. That keeps my Gale grenade for the next turn. Take cover. Take cover. Okay. 2 doors. This guy has 2 HP left. God damn it, Zan. Okay, what can Jen do over here? Interesting that you went there this time. Now you're a non-threat. It's actually pretty good. What can I do with this? Nope. And what can you do? Goodbye. Much better now. Is there a point to time boosting? Not really. Okay, new guy. Zan dies this turn. So send in the false prophet. No. Give me a time boost. Set this up. Hack that turret. Grab the intel. Why not? He did. Yeah, he did. This guy also dies this turn. Awesome. Well, we took on all the reinforcements, I guess. I thought the reinforcements would be infinite until I closed the door. Please, I know you hate me, I know you won't save me, but don't let Zan die. He's never crossed you, he's just trying to stop something terrible. Well, shit. I can't do breaches with just one person. No keys bar that night. I used to be a surgeon at Rushwater General. I was good, until I started to shake. I knew the symptoms. Streeback syndrome. Degenerative, incurable, terminal. But I couldn't lose that job. I couldn't just wait to die. So I hid it. And it worked, for a while. I was good enough to compensate. When the kid came in, I honestly thought I was his best shot. I was wrong. I knew it was a bad cut before I saw the blood, and I knew it couldn't be stopped. The bottom dropped out of my stomach. It was over in seconds. My brain was on fire. Every atom in me was screaming for an undo button on my life. Then a pop, a rip, a snap, and it was undone. The cut? Not just the cut. The whole sternotomy. It means his chest wasn't open anymore. My clamps were sheared off. He sat up. Never heard a room full of attendants scream before. Best we could tell, his body had gone back about an hour. The anesthetic wasn't in his system, but a prep drug was. So it turns out I can rewind people. It was another month before I figured out they have to be dead first. So if they're only unconscious, I have to shoot them first. You understand? If I had waited for you to die, sending your body back an hour might not have been enough. The toxin could already be in there. Next time I want a regular doctor. I thought she was a regular doctor. There's a skull on her belt. Red flag, but not a slam dunk for necromancer. I'm not a necromancer. You raised us both from the dead. That was today. Necromancers raise zombies. Do you feel like a zombie? I do feel incredibly bad, yes. Then I prescribe a brandy. 3? When did you get back? She was a surgeon. Cute story, but try a shorter version for your next set of zombies. Alright, we've infiltrated Reactor's black site, extracted Dessa Banks, and the entire team fatally poisoned and shot in the head. Not in the plan, but yes, complete. Do we have perk points on both? We have perk points on both. Let's go. So what can you do, Zan? Supportive fire on the 3-bolt burst. When a teammate uses their standard attack, you take a free shot. Time boost boosts all targets in a 1-tile radius of impact. Prophet fires the Seer's main attack before expiring. Ooh. If the Prophet dies before it disappears, your mana is refunded. Prophet interacts with anything it can before expiring. If the shot knocks someone out, it can be used again. If the shot fires on your turn, gain +1 mana. Right now the most useful one would be Hurtful Lie. Prophet fires the main attack. I like it. Jen Kellen. +2 knockback and point blank. Once per turn refreshes your move after firing. Oh! I get to move twice? That's really strong. Strong finish, +1 use per encounter. Second wind refreshes the move of any friendly targets in the blast. Storm grenade. If it's thrown directly onto an enemy, lightning strikes them for 2 damage. I think I'll just take refreshing jolt, really. No limit on how many times refreshing jolt can trigger per turn. Wow, it's pretty good. That's a very good hat. You're a very good hat. Okay, we've exhausted the marketplace of ideas. I'm going to bed. Wait, I've got something for you. Your dog tags. They're my vessel. Keep them with you and you'll get some of my brain future eyes. Your foresight. It won't be as clear as what I see, but it should be enough to save your ass now and then. Zan, I don't know what to say. No one's ever given me their vessel before. Well, you just saved my life for the second time in 2 days. I was barely conscious in there and somehow you carried it. Kind of fuzzy on it myself. But also you trusted me on this thing from the jump. No one's had that kind of faith in me in a long time. Becoming a wanted criminal did help clinch the decision. Yeah. Still. Alright, that's my sincerity limit for tonight. Back to mocking your tactics tomorrow. And back to mocking your age if you last that long. Oof. Hitting right where it hurts, woman. No keys bar late morning. Why are we at the bar in the morning? Alright, what's next? I gotta meet my contact in Gilepa. Pay him for the ride and see if he's got anything new. Want some company? Nah, it'll only spook him. You two see the sights. Speaking of people you haven't paid, we broke you out of torture prison. And if you want to finish the job, you could get my gear back. I thought I did. You used it to reverse us? That's just my res bag. They took Ghost Skull Gary and my TB out of trauma transference. The skull in your bag that's not Ghost Skull Gary? Did that skull look like a Gary to you? I firmly believe anyone can be a Gary. Takes all kinds, I guess. But no, that was Nigel, obviously. Damn, am I gonna have to go and get it back? Reactor Black Site, Armory Wing, probably, buddy. So how do those flasks work? Is it a skink tears base, hex sap, drugs? I just throw drugs at people. And that works? It works on people who breathe. What do the drugs do? Loss of balance, drowsiness, light hallucinations. If you like pushing people around, it makes that a lot easier. I do. So you've got no other craft right now? Just power over life and death. And I can open a portal to a void dimension. Let's dig into that. I don't know, I just point this cool-ass key at the wall and something opens. Push someone into it, they come back an hour later with a 1,000-yard stare and a newfound interest in investment banking. Damn, you mentally break them. It's like a window you can put in a wall. Ah, now we're talking. Oh yes, now we're talking. So, interesting we only have you two. Dessa Banks. Sedative cocktail. Throws a flask that leaves everyone in a 1-tile radius sedated. They lose 1 health per turn and +1 to knock back. You can stack both effects as well. And it knockbacks itself. Resurrect. Revive a body with full health and 1 mana. If it's used on a living ally, you kill them first. Creates a portal on a wall. Anyone pushed into the portal will not come out again until after the fight. They come back an hour later with a 1,000-yard stare and the craving for beetles. Okay, great! Obviously I want a wall right here. So let's start off with that. Death's Door. Move over here. Sedative cocktail, because this guy's resistant to knockback. And now you. This one is free. Sheesh! Was there a better way to have done that? I'm thinking chain bolt here. Oh yeah, much better. He did. That door is only a one-time deal, but I think we used it on the right guy. Only one of these guys gets affected. Holy! I could resurrect this guy? Bruh. Could I actually resurrect an enemy? That's nuts. Why would I even do that? Oh, confused. Sees everyone as a hostile target. You basically create your own turret. Huh. That's neat. Alright, we're good to go. Door sealed. Oh, did both of these. Death's Door to eliminate one hostile and finish by the end of turn 3. Clean! Alright, what's behind this door is not good. Specifics? I don't know. These tags don't give me a clear picture like Zen has. It feels kinda blammy. Then you should go first. Oh, real nice! Look, if you can raise the dead too, just shout and I'll waltz right in there. But if not, you're the only one who can safely die today. I don't like any part of that sentence. Especially the part where you're right. Mines? Let Jen get killed? Okay. Shit. I mean, surely I can have some fun here first. Okay. To resurrect, I have to be right next to it, right? Yeah, definitely. So if I'm here... Oh! It's pretty good range, actually. Pretty good range, never mind. So I can just be here, revive. Obviously, if I just... Whoops. Can't actually walk. Can't use that either. Wait, that might be a good idea then. Walk with you here. When you're targeted by a neutralizer beam, you cannot use any spells. Ah. What if I'm here? Out of range. Alright, then stick to the main idea, I guess. It's not gonna reach. Unfortunate. Let's hold on to the sedative cocktail for now. Well, there we are. What can I do here? That'll do. Can't seal the door because this guy's in the way. Now he's poisoned. Okay. In the way. Okay, so if I move here. Good. Free. Door sealed. I'll accept that shot. Did not finish in 2 turns. That is fine. So, we're here. They stashed my stuff in the next room on the way to the cells. What are we looking for? Vessels or channels? I don't know what that means. I only know the word Arcana from TV. No one taught you how to do this stuff? When you summon the living dead in an operating room, no one shows up with a free ride to wizard school. The cops show up with a free ride to a lab tank, and if you get out of that alive, you go underground. Sorry, I didn't mean to patronize. I'm just impressed you can use vessels untrained. Explain vessel. The key you use to open portals. If an item lets you do something different to your main craft, it's a vessel. Another caster carried it long enough that it picked up some of their craft. So your key, a dealer in a skull mask gave me that for rezzing her partner from a ketamine overdose. So she probably had a sideline in Eldritch gateways. Then anything that just improves your main craft is a channel. So your wand's a channel and your broom's a vessel? Oh my god. I mean, it's not brain surgery. No, I completely forgot I brought my broom. Oh my god, that's gonna make things so much easier. What the fuck is that? The broom breach. You jump through an adjacent window and re-enter the room from any other window. Wait, what? Jump through an adjacent window and re-enter from... Okay. So any window is now a teleport for me. That's what you mean. I mean, I can't redeploy anywhere else, so... Oh, and then I use this window and I can go in there and... Is that something I even want to do, though? We both can't escape this guy. Obviously, I want a death's door here. can set up the thing over there. Sedative cocktail. And Jen. Boom. Get swallowed, bitch. I shall take that. Okay, why can't I end my turn? I'm supposed to use it this turn. Ah, I get it. Okay, get your ass over by the window. Jump through an adjacent window. Sure. Why can't I? Jump through an adjacent window and re-enter the room from... Oh, you pick the window. Okay, great. Reinforcements out. Cannot move anymore. Obviously, I don't want to come in here. Okay. Now what do I do? That opens the door. And I can push him. So I can throw sedative cocktail here. I guess I could have broom breached as well. It's not gonna protect me. Okay, then hang on a second. What if I just do broom breach? Right here. Sedative cocktail. Death's door. Which I probably cannot do. Get over here. GG's. All the doors have been sealed. We're done. Finish in one turn. Oh, wow. Mission complete. We've retrieved Ghost Skull Gary, the tibia of trauma transference, and we've remembered Jen as a broom. Dessa Banks has 1 point to spend. So, sedative cocktail can add more poison, more unsteady, so more knockback. All targets take 1 damage on impact. Or we can have Death's Door be usable be usable twice. Intercept. If a target is pushed into the tile in front of the portal, it still pulls them in, so it increases the range of Death's Door. I think going for sedated, maybe? Or +1 use on Death's Door is kinda nice too. Let's go for that. No Kiss Bar that night. Banks, if you're ready to talk about it, did you ever learn why they took you? Liv wanted me to kill her. I'm sorry? 3 times since we reached Liboli. She'd disappear for a few hours, come back sweating and shaking, order me to kill and res her. Not what I was expecting. She seemed sick. Elevated pulse, sweating, dilated pupils, dilated nostrils, tremors. But I'm a surgeon. Diagnosis is not my field. Okay, that's not what we had. And after you re-wander? Calm, vital picture of health. And she didn't bitch about the whole thing like some people. Trying to stave off some disease she cannot cure. Or she was doing something in that hour that made her that way. If there's something that takes you from healthy to that inside of an hour, I advise against it. I mean, this is a world of magic, so... This is tantalizing. I don't like unanswered questions. Really? I live for them. I know what poisoned you, if it helps. Despite what I just said, yes please. It's a slow-acting poison the Druid Mafia use, the Thistle Kiss. You had needle-thin puncture marks before I rezzed you, and Liv just hired the Druid Hitman. Shit. Well, that's pretty smart, I have to say. You don't have to say that. It's optional to say that. How'd you kill the guy who sees everything coming? Don't let him know he's been hit until it's too late. Whose side are you even on? Yours, of course. But I'm freelance, so if she has a paid position... Well, you'll have to be fast. My contact says Liv's briefing her team tonight before they ship out. If we go in quick and quiet, we might learn their next move before they make it. Banks, we're square, but if you're up for this, we could certainly use your skills. Oh, I'm coming. After what they did to me, the next time I shoot Liv Kennedy in the head, she's staying in the fucking ground. Well, this is a reconnaissance mission, so we might need to re-clarify engagement objectives en route. But let's go. Black Site Headquarters, night of the briefing. Alright, suppression aura is cast, no alarms in this room. If we take this room clean, they will not hear us coming. Wanna show us what Ghost Skull Gary can do? That's Gary's decision, but I'll set him up for success. Oh, no reinforcements in this level. Spectral Skull. Fires a spectral skull named Gary who damages enemies as he passes through them and bounces off walls once. Ooh, it's one of these type of weapon. Heck yeah. Alright. But I'm gonna do this one later. Alright, this is a good place to stop. So, chat, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. I will be live tomorrow around 6:30 Japan time.